Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we'll talk about the paycheck-to-paycheck trap. This is my 5th video, and I'm glad to share this topic with you. Please support me by subscribing to the channel, like and share this video with friends. Let's dive in. The paycheck-to-paycheck trap is something millions of people deal with every single day. You work hard, get your paycheck, pay the bills, buy groceries, fill up the car, and suddenly it's gone. You're counting down the days until the next direct deposit hits. No buffer, no breathing room. One unexpected expense like a car repair or doctor's visit and you're stressed. Borrowing, or putting it on credit. You're not alone. ADP research reports show that in 2025, around 57% of workers worldwide live paycheck to paycheck, spending a large percentage of their income on necessities like housing, food, utilities, and transport. Other surveys put the number even higher. Some say over 60% or even 60 to 67% of adults feel they're living paycheck to paycheck. It's especially tough for lower income households, but even middle and higher earners get caught in it sometimes. So what exactly is this trap? Why does it happen? And most importantly, how do you realistically start climbing out? Today, we're breaking it all down in a straightforward way. First, let's define it clearly. Living paycheck to paycheck isn't just being broke or bad with money. It means your income barely or doesn't cover your essential expenses, leaving little to nothing for savings, fun, or emergencies. Before the next paycheck arrives, it's already spoken for. The cycle repeats, and over time, it builds anxiety, limits choices, and keeps you vulnerable. Why does this happen to so many people? Here are the most common real-world causes. High cost of living is number 1. Rent, mortgage, groceries, gas, utilities. These have risen faster than wages for years. Inflation hits essentials hard, and in many cities, housing alone eats 40 to 50% of take-home pay. Then there's debt. Credit cards, student loans, car payments, medical bills. Minimum payments keep you afloat, but never let you get ahead. High-interest debt makes you a slave for the banks. Lifestyle creep sneaks in too, even for people making decent money. You get a raise or side gig, so you upgrade the apartment, eat out more, get a nicer car. Expenses rise to match or exceed income. Low or stagnant wages play a big role, especially if you're in a job where pay hasn't kept up. Add unexpected life stuff like kids, family help, health issues, and the math just doesn't work. The trap feels endless because small emergencies force more debt. Higher interest eats more income, and you stay stuck reacting instead of planning. But here's the good news. You can escape. It won't happen overnight, and it takes consistent small actions, but people do it every day. These are realistic, proven steps. No get-rich-quick nonsense. Step 1. Track every dollar for at least 30 days. No judgment, just awareness. Use a free app, spreadsheet, or even a notebook. Write down every coffee, subscription, bill. You'll spot leaks like $100 a month on unused apps or eating out that add up fast. Step 2. Build a simple budget. List your income, then fixed essentials, rent, utilities, minimum debt payments, groceries. Subtract from income. Whatever's left is for variable spending and crucially savings or debt payoff. If it's negative, you need to cut or earn more. Start with zero-based budgeting if possible. Give every dollar a job before the month starts. Step 3. Cut where it hurts least first. Look at non-essentials. Subscriptions, dining out, impulse buys. Switch to cheaper phone plans. Cook more at home. Shop sales. Aim to free up even $50 to $100 per month. Small wins build momentum. Step 4. Build a tiny emergency fund. Start with $100 to $1,000. Automate $2,050 per paycheck into a separate savings account. This is your buffer, so one flat tire doesn't put you into more credit card debt. Once you have $1,000, protect it fiercely. Step 5. Attack high-interest debt aggressively. Use the debt snowball. Start with the smallest debt first for motivation or avalanche, the highest. Interest first to save money. Pay minimums interest on other debts, then throw extra at one debt to pay it off. Refinance if possible to lower rates. Step 6. Increase your income realistically. Ask for a raise if you've earned it. Look for higher paying roles. Start a low-effort side hustle. Example: driving, freelancing, selling stuff online. Even $200 to $300 extra per month changes everything. Step 7. Pay yourself first. Once you receive your payment, automate savings or debt payments right after payday. Treat it like a bill. This breaks the cycle of spending everything. Step 8. Avoid new debt. No more financing once. Delay big purchases until you can pay cash. This stops the hole from getting deeper. Step 9. Get a month ahead. The ultimate freedom. When your current paycheck covers next month's bills. It takes time. Maybe 6 to 18 months of saving. Depending on your situation, but once you're there, the stress drops dramatically. This isn't about perfection. Some months you'll slip. Life happens. The key is getting back on track quickly. Celebrate progress. First $100 saved. First debt paid off. If you're in this trap right now, no, it's not a moral failing. It's a system many are fighting. But with awareness, small cuts, extra income, and consistent habits, you can build that buffer and break free. You've got this. Start with step 1 today. Track your spending this week. One step leads to the next. If this resonated, drop a like, subscribe for more real personal finance talks, and comment below. What's the biggest thing keeping you paycheck to paycheck right now? Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.